today we'll be studying what is mode, and we'll be using this example to understand mode. Mode is the value of the variable which occurs most frequently in the set of observations. That is, the value which is predominant in the series is called mode. So in case of discrete frequency distribution, it's very easy to find mode. How? Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and the frequency associated with them is 10, 15, 7 and 8. So this value has the highest frequency, so our mode is 2. So this is very easy to find. And what is the meaning of mode? For example, if I say for a set of marks obtained by the students of class 10th, let the mode be 63. This means maximum number of students have obtained 63 marks. If 5 students have obtained 52, 6 students have obtained 60, and if 63 marks, if 30 students have scored 63 marks, which is the highest frequency, then mode is 63. So the meaning of mode is that value is repeated maximum number of times in the set of observation. So that is mode. So it's very easy to find mode. But what if we had mode here, 15 here and here also at 2 places? Or what if the frequency distribution was not symmetrical? Let's say this was 20, this was 7, this was 25, this was 6. The curve is not symmetrical. Then what? In such cases, it's difficult to find mode just by inspection of the distribution. Then what we do? We employ a method called method of grouping. Method of grouping. I'm writing it. Method of grouping. We use this method to find the mode. How? Let's see. We have this example. We'll understand the method of grouping by solving this example, by finding mode of this example. If what I said, if that way you have to find the mode, you will see 45 is the highest frequency, so the mode should be 10. But this is not the case. It's a very big distribution, and many a times higher frequencies are repeating, so the graph is not symmetrical. In such case, how we find mode? It's called method of grouping. First, it's done 2 by 2. What is the meaning of 2 by 2? See, first column. We add the first 2 frequencies in the frequency column of the frequency column. So here first will be 3 plus 8, that is 11. Second will be 15 plus 23. So this is 15 plus 23, that is 38. 15 plus 23, that is 38. Then is 35 plus 40, that is 75. Just keep patience and see what I am doing. I'll prepare a very big table and then we'll find out the mode. You'll have to keep patience. This requires patience. This is 32 plus 28, so this is 60. This is 20 plus 45, so this is 65. And this is a very easy method. Now next column, what we do, 2 by 2, we leave the first frequency and then we add the numbers as we did in column 1. That is, we'll leave 3, we'll add here 8 plus 15. 8 plus 15, that is 15 plus 8, 23. Then we have 23 plus 35. What is 23 plus 35? 538, 325. So this is 58. Then we have 40 plus 32. 40 plus 32, that is 72. Then we have 28 plus 20. 28 plus 20. This is 48. Then we have 20 plus 20 we have used. So 45 plus 14, that is 59. 45 plus 14, that is 59. So it ends here. We don't have 2 more. Now this is 2 by 2, so we have used the 2 columns. Now 3 by 3. How will we do that? We add first 3, that is 3 plus 8 plus 15. So what is this? 15 plus 11, that is 26. Then we add 23 plus 35 plus 40. What is it? 40, 75 and 23. So it is 98. Then we have 32 plus 28 plus 20. What is it? This is 60 plus 20, 80. And then we have 45, 14, 6. 45, 14, 6. So this will be 20 plus 45, 65. Then, like we did in the second column, here also in the fourth column, what we do, we leave the first frequency and then add 3. So we leave this 3 and then we have 8, 15, 23. 8, 15, 23. So this will be 46. Then we have 35, 40, 35, 40, 32. This is 107. Then we have reached 32. So 28, 20, 45. 28, 20, 45. So this comes to 95, 95 and 8. So this will be 103. So after 32, we have 28, 20, 45. Okay. So what is this? Not 103. It will be 48 plus 45. So that is 93. Okay. Then for 2 by 2 we had taken 2 columns. For 3 by 3 we will take 3 columns. So we will have another column here. That will be the last column. We will leave 2 frequencies and then add. So 15, 23, 15 plus 23 plus 35. This is the first one. I am writing first of all. So second one will be 40 plus 32 plus 28. And last is 20, 45, 14. 20, 45, 14. So what are the values? Let's see. This is 34 plus 45. So 34, this is 79. 40 plus 60, this is 100. 15, 23, 38 and 35. So this is 73. So our table is ready. Now what we do? Every column, which is the highest frequency value. So in this column, the highest frequency was this 45. We just identify them. Here 20, 65, 60, 75. So this is 75 is the highest. Here 23, 58, 72. So this is highest. Here we have 98 as the highest. Here we have 107. Just what you see, the highest frequency starts converging to the central point. Now what we do? We write the highest frequencies in the first column. We make another table. And what we do? We take the highest frequency on the first column, and in the second column we take the value of x for which this frequency has come. X for fh. Let me explain to you what I mean. First of all, first is 45. And the value of x associated with 45 is 10. So we write 10. Second is 75. And values of x for to which it is associated, this is 35 plus 40, that is 5 and 6. So we write 5 and 6. Next is 72. 40 plus 32, 40 plus 32, that is 6 and 7. 6 and 7. So what is it? It is the value of x to which this is associated. Then we have 98. This is associated with 23, 35, 40. 23, 35, 40, that is 4, 5, 6. Then we have 107. It is associated with 35, 40, 32. 35, 40, 32, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, then finally 100. 40, 32, 28. 40, 32, 28. So 6, 7, 8. Now we have this table. The value of x which comes most frequently in this column, that is the mode. So you can see 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 rows, we find 6 in 5 rows. Therefore mode is 6. Mode is 6. So this is the method of grouping by which we find mode in a big frequency, discrete frequency distribution table. Okay. Now what is the mode for a group distribution, that is continuous frequency distribution? Continuous frequency distribution. How do we find the mode in a continuous frequency distribution? That is, we have classes 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. How we do that? So finding mode for continuous frequency distribution, the formula is L, then we have H, F1 minus F0 by F1 minus F0 minus F2 minus F1, where we have the modal class. We find the modal class. Which is the modal class? For which the frequency is highest. So if frequency is 10, 12, 15, 12, 10, so 15, the class which corresponds to 15, the highest frequency, that is called the modal class. So the lower limit of that class, this is L. So if it was 30 to 40, 30 is L. So L is the lower limit of the, try to understand it properly, lower limit of the modal class. Then what is F1? F1 is the frequency of the modal class. Okay. What is H? H is the class interval. And what are F0 and F2? This is, F0 is the frequency preceding the modal class and F1 is the frequency succeeding the modal class. So if frequency modal class is this, then frequency of the just above the the highest frequency and just after the highest frequency, that is F0 and F2. So this is the formula. Let's see an example to understand this. So let's see this example to understand. The highest frequency is 25. So this is our modal class. Okay. So how we'll find mode? That is L. That is the lower limit of the modal class. So this is 20 plus H. H is 10. The class interval is 10 into F1 minus F0. F1 is the frequency of the modal class. So this is 25 minus frequency preceding it, that is 5, by F1 minus, this is 25 minus 5, F1 minus F0 minus F2, that is this minus this. So 15 minus 25. What we'll get? This is 20 plus 10 cross 20 by, this is 20 and this is 15 minus 25 minus 10. So this is 20 plus 10, that is 30. So this is 0, 0, so 20 by 3. So what we get? We get 20 plus 20 by 3. What will be 20 point? 6 point something. So this will be 26 point something XYZ. So this is how we find mode for a group distribution, continuous frequency distribution. Okay.